Welcome back to Sonic Adventure. We're going to be finishing up Amy's story this time. But first, I'm going to take you back to the past to play the... Oh, no, we're not going there. At least we got the really, really loud fire sound again. Definitely a fan of that. Oh, she looks so sad. Alright, now it's kind of counterintuitive, but you actually need to go back and through the door. But first, we're going to go up to the top here. Oh, I messed it up. If you run down the stairs, you can actually build up some pretty good speed, but oh well. I'm not going to linger here for 7 hours, so let's go. You know, I think I talked about it already, but the whole Chao thing was something that I really enjoyed back in '99 when this first came out. To the point where I even put them on my VMU and would, like, play the little mini-games and stuff. And I actually had one that had maxed out stats, I think, from doing the minigame. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But I just have zero interest in doing it now. Ooh.
Gee, what was that? I wonder if I'm dreaming. Oh my, I need to get out of this place!
Correct.
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
You gotta wonder, like, why he cares so much. He could have just taken the bird. For reasons that we'll get to.
Sonic, help!
Too late, buddy!
Birdie! It's a Chaos Emerald!
Yeah, somehow that was inside that necklace. I'm not totally buying it, but...
You when I've got this. Come on!
That's exactly my point, though. He could have just taken that and then let her go right away. But...
Dispose of these annoying pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, sir. Will comply.
I've got better things to do.
Stop, Mr. Robot!
It didn't take long, just like the actual fight.
Please stop!
Amy? That's one of Eggman's clunkers! Out of my way!
No! He helped me before by letting me escape. This robot is different. You don't need to hurt him, okay?
Amy! Okay, I guess I'll let him go then.
So disappointed.
The A carrier's losing altitude.
We're fresh out of time. Take Amy and clear out, fast!
What about you?
I'll nail that Eggman! Can't let him escape!
I knew you would save me
Oh, he's mad.
You okay? It's dangerous here. Don't pay attention to Eggman anymore. Free
He's just
yourself.
really jealous, that's all.
Why are you helping me?
I said we'd be friends, and I'm returning your favor.
Ooh,
Even if
friend zoned
you want to
again.
be free, Eggman's not the kind of man you should work for. Amy, come on, let's get going. Until we meet again, Mr. Robot, take care of yourself.
And right into the afterburners. I always thought it was weird the way they made Tails fly during the cutscenes. Tails is like, peace out! I got a giant robot to destroy.
I wonder what Sonic is doing. He's always rescuing me, it seems. I should be more independent. You
We
know,
saw
it
that
sure surprised me
clearly
that
worked
having
out in the
Tails
later
travel
games.
with you. No wonder they were after you, my feathered friend. Hey, a pendant! Wow!
The thing's got to weigh as much as the
So I'll
bird.
help you find your family. Does Eggman have them captive now? I bet he does. So I'll help you find your family. I've come this far. I may as well go all the way. That robot said Dr. Eggman's base is in the Mystic Ruins. So what do you say we check it out?
Alright, so there's a little tricky thing that happens here. There's a second upgrade that Amy can get, but you gotta go back to the egg carrier right now to get it, because if you go back later, there's an unskippable cutscene, or well, it's a skippable cutscene, but it automatically puts you into a cutscene and then an event, so you can't actually come back here and walk around. Of course, the upgrade is completely optional, but you can miss it at least until you go back in after you beat story mode. Adventure mode, excuse me. So anyways, make your way inside however you choose. And what we're actually going to do, somehow we took the monorail, jumped out of the monorail, and landed on the ground before it did. I don't know. Anyways, what we're going to do is do this game again. And you just have to beat the high score again. I don't remember exactly the score you have to get, but it's not hard. The other thing about this is that there's such a great like AoE on the hammer that if, like, say you're trying to hit a Sonic in between two Eggmen, you'll end up hitting all three. Well, anyways, got it. And this upgrade is actually useful, unlike the last one.
Here's the long hammer. Your attack radius is now increased. Try the spin hammer attack.
Actually, I would not bother with the spin hammer attack, but it is slightly increased for other attacks. So still useful. Anyways, now we have to go back to the Mystic Ruins. We can just take this thing. By the way, nobody's commented yet. I still haven't figured out what this spells, so let me know. No idea. Haha, haha. I think the Mystic Ruins one is on this side. Yep.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Amy has a very interesting climbing up ladder sound, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Don't worry, we'll get another chance to hear it. Or do worry, actually. Depending on how you look at it. Again, I wonder if that's where we're supposed to go. Now, Amy unfortunately does not get her own version of Lost World, so... sorry. This cutscene is kind of funny, though, because it's like she didn't even notice that this thing existed.
I don't remember this bridge.
Well, the gears are turning up there.
Looks dangerously suspicious. Wanna go?
Alright. So again, we got Silver Sonic and Metal Sonic. I think that's supposed to be Silver Sonic anyway, from Sonic 2. Alright, some basic puzzle solving. I'm going to be honest, I usually just step in the general area of where I know I'm supposed to go. Perfect. And Final Egg is in fact the final stage.
Not you again!
Actually, a much shorter stage than Hot Shelter was. And I'm really not that big a fan of Final Egg with anybody. What is kind of cool, though, is that if you hammer jump, you can go over the lasers, which is neat. You also get a lot of extra lives in this level, now that I think about it. So what's funny about this part is that, like, half the time he'll actually follow you in here, and this is kind of hard because you have to dodge him while you wait for the elevator. And the other half of the time he'll just not, and you'll just be standing here. I don't know if there's a particular trigger for it. I haven't done this level enough times. Or if it's just completely random. But it's kind of funny when you get a situation like that where you're basically just standing there, twiddling your thumbs. Alright, I think there's another extra life over here. Yep. And uh-oh. Branching paths. Ooh, I wonder which one it is. This is gonna be tough. We might spend a lot of time in this room. Right. Oh, right, you gotta, hammer jump. Move. And that's about it. We can try our luck here to see if I get enough rings. Because... Ah. Good. Okay. If I'd gotten another 20, would have had it. Oh well.
I'm free! That was a close one. I saw no sign of your relatives, Birdie. Oh, you escaped from the egg carrier. So maybe your family's still in there.
As long as they didn't die during the crash, I guess, yeah.
Let's investigate, wanna?
So yes, the game does make you run all the way back. Not that big a deal, I guess, but still a minor inconvenience. It's funny, the collision in this area is so bad that if you go a little bit out of the center of the path, you just get stuck. This way? No. This way. Like I said, very interesting choice for a ladder climbing sound. And you don't really gain much height doing her jumps, so... yeah. I like to imagine that they were in the studio and they're like, okay, now just make a sound like you're climbing a ladder. And she's like, I got you, fam. Alright, so here's the thing. We gotta go back to the egg carrier, obviously. If we had not grabbed this upgrade beforehand, it will automatically go into the cutscene and we can't get it. So that's why we had to go back beforehand. I mean, if you want the upgrade. You can always get the upgrade after you beat the story because you can still run around the adventure field, but at that point it's kind of pointless, I guess. Pointless. Because, yeah, jumps us right into here.
Yay, it's them!
They just happen to be waiting here for you for some reason. Oh. Nailed it.
Oh, are you okay? You idiot! How could you do this? Now you're gonna get it!
And yes, we do have a boss fight. Like many of the boss fights, it's kind of short, but it's kind of neat. Now you don't suddenly become able to hit him. Still just knocks him away, but we got this electric fence here, don't we? And that's basically how you do it. Come on. This part's kind of neat. give him credit. That's a pretty good boss fight. However, that's about all she wrote. Look, even here the spin attack is useless.
See, I can do this.
Very interesting pose.
Please wake up, Birdie. Are you okay? Can you fly?
Aw, he's okay. Oh. Yeah, this one has kind of a dark end to it, actually. Just kidding. You knew that wasn't going to happen.
Whoa! You did it! Now you three can live in peace again.
Let's all just sit here and wave at each other awkwardly, I guess.
I'm so happy. I'm going to try my best too. Just watch me. I'll make that Sonic respect me.
Spoiler alert, not gonna happen.
Too late.
Alright, so that was Amy's story. Like I said, her stages are actually pretty fun. And her voice actress is not at all annoying. Sorry, I'm sure you're a wonderful person and you're a good voice actress, but the instruction you were getting for this one. Anyways, we got 2 or more stories left to go, and then we're done with Sonic Adventure. So, as always, hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be back sooner rather than later, and I believe it's time for Gamma's story next. So, completely different point of view. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.